Good morning, children. Welcome to class 9th IIT Mathematics of day 2. So in this chapter, we'll discuss about the percentages, profits and loss, discount and partnerships. Okay, in first class or in previous class, we have discussed about the percentages. Now we will discuss about the profit and loss and the percent profit and loss and discounts. So now we'll discuss about the profit and loss. The seller sells the goods or things for a certain amount paid by the buyer. That is called profit and loss. So here the seller eventually makes some profit or loss in this transaction. That means the seller is going to get either profit or loss in the transaction. So now the topic deals with transactions and sales and purchases. Okay, yeah, these transactions are going to be either sales or purchases. That may be maybe getting the loss or the profit. So yeah, in this we'll discuss, or we are going to come across these terms mainly. The one is cost price. Cost price is equal to the price at which an article is purchased is called cost price. The price at which an article is purchased is called cost price. Okay, the next term we'll come across is selling price. The price at which an article is sold is called selling price. So, and also one more topic will come across, that is profit. If selling price of an article is greater than the cost price, then we say that it is profit or gain. Or one more definition, if the cost price is less than the selling price, then it is called profit or gain. Okay, so if selling price is greater than profit, then we'll get, if selling price is greater than cost price, then we'll get a profit. So profit or gain is equal to selling price minus cost price. That means if selling price is given and cost price is given, by comparing that, so we are going to find profit or gain. When SP is greater than CP, the following formulas are derived. The first one is profit is equal to SP minus CP. Now I'm taking CP to left side. Then SP is equal to profit plus CP. Okay, the next formula is CP is equal to SP minus profit. And profit percentage is equal to profit by CP into 100, or SP minus CP, that is selling price minus cost price, by cost price into 100. Then this is also one more formula. And when CP and profit is given, then we have to find the selling price, that is SP is equal to CP into 100 plus profit percentage by 100. That is, when cost price is given and profit percentage is given, to obtain SP or selling price, the formula is cost price into 100 plus profit percentage by 100. When SP is given and profit percentage is given, then CP is equal to SP into 100 by 100 plus profit percentage. So quite opposite there. See, here 100 plus profit by 100. So here 100 into SP by 100 plus profit. Then next is loss. If an article, if selling price of an article is less than the cost price, then we'll say it is loss. Or if cost price of article is greater than the selling price, then it is also a loss. So here if SP is less than CP, then we will obtain the loss. That loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. When SP is less than CP, then we will get some more formula on this. That is, loss is equal to CP minus SP. Then if I'm taking SP to left side, then SP is equal to CP minus loss. That is cost price minus loss. And next formula is CP is equal to loss plus SP. Loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100, or cost price minus selling price by CP into 100. When CP and loss percentage is given, then SP is equal to, that is, when cost price and selling price is, cost price and loss percentage is given, then selling price is equal to CP into 100 minus loss percentage by 100. Same when CP and profit percentage is given, that's equal to CP into, here in the place of minus plus and the place of loss percentage, I'm going to get the profit percentage, the same formula. But loss means we have to do the subtraction, profit means we have to add. When SP and loss percentage is given. Then CP is equal to SP into 100 by 100 minus loss percentage. SP into 100 by 100 minus loss percentage. Children, these formulae you have to be learn. In daily life, these formulas are used. Okay, mainly those are wants to do the business. There we are going to use this. And one more topic is there, overheads. What are overheads? That means all the expenses incurred on transportation or repairs, etc. are termed as overheads or overhead expenses. That means, see, when you're buying a refrigerator, okay, the cost of refrigerator is 10,000, but the transportation cost is also there. That is 200 rupees or 500 rupees. Even this transportation cost is also be added to the cost price. Okay, so these overheads are always included in the CP for the article. So here one example is there. A shopkeeper bought a cycle for rupees 1200 and sold it for 1500. So find his loss percentage or profit percentage. That means whether he's going to get a loss or profit. If he's getting loss, we have to calculate loss percentage. If he's getting profit, profit percentage. So here shopkeeper bought a cycle for rupees 1200. Shopkeeper is bringing a cycle. That means that is the cost price. So cost price of cycle is equal to 1200 rupees and selling price of what cycle is equal to 1500. See here, SP is greater than CP. Then the shopkeeper is going to get a gain. That is gain is equal to SP minus CP. That is 1500 minus 1200 is equal to 300 rupees. Now gain percentage, because he got a gain. Now gain percentage or profit percentage is equal to profit by CP into 100. That is 300 by 1200 into 100 is equal to 25%. That means the shopkeeper is going to get a profit of 25%. Okay. So the next one is Rakesh purchased a TV for rupees 5,000. He paid rupees 250 rupees for transportation, and again he sold it for rupees 5075. That is 5,075 rupees. Find his profit or loss percentage. That means that Rakesh has bought a TV for rupees 5,000, but for transportation he has given 250 rupees. That means total here these 250 rupees is overhead expenses. Even these overhead expenses has to be added to the cost price. So here price of TV is 5,000 rupees. Transportation cost is 250 rupees. Now total cost price of television is equal to 5,000 plus transportation 250 rupees. Then total amount will be 5,250 rupees. Okay, and selling price is 5,075. So here SP is less than CP. Then it is loss. So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. That's equal to 5,250 minus 5075. So that's equal to 175 rupees. That means here Rakesh is getting a loss of 175 rupees. Then I need to calculate the loss percentage. So loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100. That is 175 by into 175 by 5,250 divided by 100. Okay, so that's equal to 10 by 3 percentage. That is 3.33% approximately. That means Rakesh incurred a loss of rupees 3.33%. That is 175 by CP children here. 175 by 5250. It is not into, it is divide. Okay. So the next question is, by selling 24 pence, Kranti lost the cost price of 3 pence. Then find his loss percentage. So here Kranti is selling 24 pence and is getting a loss amount equal to 3 pence cost. So here I don't know the cost of pence. So I am taking cost of 1 pen. Let cost of 1 pen is equal to rupees 1 rupee. Okay, then what about the 24 pence? 24 pence cost will be 24 rupees. Okay, then selling price. That means selling price of 24 pence is equal to loss of cost price of 3 pence. That is loss is equal to 3 pence loss. Okay, if he is selling 24 pence, he is getting cost price of 3 pence. That is cost price of 3 pence is equal to 3 rupees. That means loss is 3 rupees I'm getting. So here loss I know, cost price I know. The loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100. That is loss is 3 rupees by 24 into 100. is equal to, after calculation, I'll get 12.5 percentage. So his loss percentage is 12.5. Okay, so Kranti is incurring or getting a loss of rupees 12.5 percentage if he is selling 24 pence. Now the next question is, Naresh sold 2 books for rupees 600 each by gaining 20% profit and losing 20% profit. On this overall transaction, whether he's going to get a profit or loss. If he's getting profit, I need to calculate the profit percentage. If he's getting loss, I need to calculate the loss percentage. Okay. So here I'm going to calculate separate first book separate and second book separate. So your selling price of first book is equal to 600 rupees. Okay, and first book profit percentage is 20%. Now your selling price is given, profit percentage is given. Now I have to calculate the cost price. Cost price of first book is equal to SP into 100 by 100 plus profit percentage. That's equal to 100 into 600, SP 600 by 100 plus 20%. That's equal to 100 into 600 divided by 120. So after simplification, I'll get a value of rupees 500. That means cost price of first book is 500 rupees. Now selling price of second book, I'm calculating about the second book's cost price. I need to calculate. So in the same process I will do. So your selling price of second book is 600 rupees and loss percentage is 20%. Now cost price of second book is equal to 100 into SP by 100 minus loss percentage. That's equal to 100 into 600 by 100 minus 20 is equal to 100 into 600 by 80. So after simplification, I'll get the amount of rupees 750 rupees. Okay. So first book cost I got and second book's cost I got. Now total cost price of 2 books is equal to first book cost is 500 and second book cost is 750. Now that's equal to 1250 rupees. Now I need to calculate the total selling price of 2 books. That is, he is selling each book 600. That means total selling price of 2 books is equal to 2 into 600. That's equal to 1200 rupees. Now here SP is less than CP. Then the person is getting a loss. Loss is equal to CP minus SP. That's equal to 1250 minus 1200 is equal to 50 rupees. The person is getting 50 rupees loss. Now loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100. That is 50 by 1250 into 100. After simplification, I'll get 4% loss. That means Naresh is getting a loss of 4% on overall transaction. Okay, children. The next one is, by selling a ball for rupees 39, a shopkeeper gains 30% profit. Okay, at what price should he sell to get that 40% profit? That means here SP of ball is given 39 rupees. Okay, and profit percentage is given 30 rupees. Now I need to calculate the cost price. Cost price of the ball is equal to 100 into selling price by 100 plus profit percentage. That's equal to 100 into 39 by 100 plus 30. The total, after simplification, I'll get the rupees 30. That means cost price of ball is 30. If the cost price is 30 rupees and profit percentage is given 40 rupees, 40%. Okay, gain percentage is 40 and cost price is 30. Now I need to calculate the selling price. Selling price of the ball is equal to CP into 100 plus gain percentage by 100. That's equal to 30 into 100 plus 40 by 100. Then after simplification, I'll get 42 rupees. That means if the cost price is 30 rupees, to get 40% gain, so the shopkeeper has to sell it for 42 rupees. Okay, to get 40%, the shopkeeper has to sell the ball for rupees 42. Okay, so next in this, one more important topic is discount. See children, these discounts we'll see at the time of festival offers. Now at present we are getting Dasara season. That means Dasara festival. So all the shops are going to give the discount. Okay, cloth stores or sari centers. Okay, shopping malls, they'll give the discounts. Discounts means actual price will be there on that. Market price will be there. That means list price or market price. That means on an item, a certain fixed rate is going to present. So on that rate, they'll give the discount of 10% or 5%. That means discount means they are going to subtract from the market price. Okay, market price is equal to the actual amount on the article. That is called market price or list price, we'll say. So discount is equal to market price minus selling price. So how much discount we are getting? So discount percentage is equal to discount by market price by 100. So here a merchant marked his product at 50% above the cost price, then allowed 50% discount before selling it. The selling price of the product is 225 rupees. Then what was the profit he made out of this? So here a merchant is there. So I don't know that. So I'm taking it as 100x. That is cost price of the product is 100 rupees or 100x. Then market price will be 100 plus 50%. That is 150 rupees x. Okay. So your discount is equal to 50% is giving. That is 50 by 100 into 150x. So after simplification, I'll get 75x. Given that 75x is equal to 225 rupees, then x is equal to 3. So 75x is less than 100x. So the person is going to incur a loss. Okay, children. Thank you. In next class, we'll discuss about the partnerships. What is a partnership? Okay, how to do the business by partnerships and what formulas we'll use in the partnerships. So we will discuss. Have a good day. Thank you.